Hi, welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial we're going to start looking at Google Drive resources and the diary within iDoceo and how they interact with each other. So go ahead and open iDoceo, and then right at the top you've got the triple dot. So we're going to select the triple dot and then click on resources, which is down here. So to begin with, I want to start adding my Google Drive resources into iDoceo so that I can use them with specific classes. Now, as you can see from the schedule, if I go to the first week of September, I have 2 Year 8 classes. I've got one Tuesday morning and then I've got one Wednesday morning. So I'm going to be using the same resources for both of those classes. So go to resources again and then add a cloud file, which is down the bottom. So I'm going to select locations and drive. I'm going to select the user account and then navigate into where the resources are. So into Year 8, into spreadsheets, into my first lesson, and as you can see I've got the resources here. I've got the teacher presentation, I've got the spreadsheet or the Google sheet they need to use, I've got some details of what the task is in a Google Doc, I've got a Google form which the pupils will be entering their answers into, and then I've got a video explaining the task to them as well, which is embedded inside the Google slide. So I'll start by adding the Google slide presentation. Now in the background there, what's happening is iDoceo is importing the Google slide presentation as a PDF file, as you can see by the .pdf extension here, and you can also see that it's 324 kilobytes. So if I copy that document now to my Year 8 class here, and I put it in the diary for a specific date of the 5th of September, you can now see that the original file is 324 kilobytes and the copied file is 324 kilobytes. And if I keep doing that for every single document, for every single class, for every single lesson, my iPad's going to be very full very quickly. So the best practice way of doing this is completely different. What I want to do is add a recent resource. So the first one in the list, recent resource. And in the recent resources drop down, I'm going to select Google Drive. And it will automatically take me to where I previously was. And I'm going to select that presentation again. But this time, using the recent resources, I've got 3 options. I've got the PPT extension for a PowerPoint, I've got a PDF extension, but I've got a download link as well. So I'll select the download link, and as we can see the link has been copied on the bottom, and I'll exit out. Now this is a URL, and comparing the URL file size, which is in bits, as opposed to the 324 kilobyte for the PDF, that's a much better way of storing your resources. So we'll go ahead and we'll add that file there, or the link, to the class as well for the 5th of September. Now as you can see we have both of the files. We have the PDF and the URL on the 8W class there and the 8W class there. So let's take a look and see how that looks. So we go to schedule for a particular date. So we go to September the 5th, we'll go into the 8W class, and we have both of the files in our recent resources. Now if we have a look at our diary, and at the moment we're in the timeline view, as you can see on the right hand side here. The timeline view, it basically shows you every time you're going to see that particular class throughout the year. So if you have 1 lesson a week, it'll be a weekly. If you have 4 lessons a week for your A level, you'll see all 4 lessons in the week. For a GCSE or a level 2 qualification in the UK, you'll have 2 lessons a week, or if you're lucky. Now for this particular class on the 5th of September, I'm going to add a note saying that we're doing spreadsheets, and it's the Mabel Gameplay, which is sports day. And we'll click done. Now from within that view, or from the week view, if we navigate to the week, we can see that both of the files are there. So if we open the PDF to begin with, you can see it's a standard PDF and it's converted the Google Slides presentation into a PDF. But if we click on the URL, it will take us to Google Slides and launch the presentation automatically. And then from here, as with any Google Slides presentation, you're able to present as usual. And we can go back to iDoceo. So there we are. That's how to quickly use resources from Google Drive in iDoceo, and the best practice, I believe, for using those resources, not importing them directly into iDoceo and clogging up your iPad, but using links and URLs, especially when you're in a school with Wi-Fi access and you're using G Suite or Google Apps for Education as it was formerly known. Hope that helps. Thank you.